want my power morphin now!
Now you're demanding. Soon you will be begging. If you were worthy, you would take it.
Don't count me out yet, Goldar!
Understand one thing, you pathetic little human. I can finish you off anytime I choose. But Rita has given you to me as a reward for my faithful service to her. Like tossing some meat to a hungry lion.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Command Center Reviews. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm David.
And we're gonna do Goldar today. He's handsome.
Oh, okay.
Right. So Goldar is like
Again.
He's like the main secondary bad guy in the series.
Yeah.
At least to start with.
Yeah. I mean,
Spoilers.
all throughout Mighty Morphin, he's pretty much the second main bad. Now his
Show
character
from '93. Okay.
his character does change drastically from like seasons
Oh boy.
1 through 3.
Yeah,
We talk
very
about
much so.
we talked about Billy and Kimberly getting better over 3 seasons.
Goldar,
I think Goldar goes downhill.
He was okay, and then he, like mid-season 2, he's got this really big drop-off.
Well, same with Zed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, well, okay, so Goldar, like, when I was a kid in Season 1, Goldar would actually very much intimidate me. Like, you would have those episodes where Jason and Tommy were in the Dark Dimension alone with Goldar, and I was, like, spooked. And then you get to Series 2 where he's, like, kissing Zed's butt, and it just goes downhill from there. Like, he just becomes an idiot instead of, like, this warrior, this, like, really powerful warrior. He goes to just, all of a sudden, he's an idiot. Which is kind of what happens to Zed. I don't think it happens to Zed
Not quite
nearly as bad as
at all.
Goldar. Almost like a complete character transformation.
What season is it that he's got that really weird, he's with that other minion guy,
Rito.
Rito Repulsa.
Yeah, he comes in Season 3.
And they all of a sudden like lose their minds and become Bulk and Skull's minions for
And
like
Zeo?
2 episodes or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't Zeo.
Rita's probably gonna be like one of my favorite villains just because of how funny he is.
Rito?
Yeah. Just like every time he's on screen, it's like, this is gonna be good. Here we go.
Yeah, your mom's good. Anyways, okay. So when looking at this figure, one thing to consider that's also kind of a really cool fact, back in the day, it was kind of interesting anyways, is that they actually re-released this exact same figure when Zeo came out. To my knowledge, he's exactly the same.
He's got the same gimmick and everything.
Yep,
Does-
same
paint
everything.
job.
There's actually just a tiny bit of a sheen on the re-release.
Oh my.
That's the difference.
There's a slightly
That's the-
different tone.
He's
It's
a-
cold air.
It wasn't gold, it's Goldar.
Oh my god.
Please stop. Okay.
We're done.
So, any thoughts about Goldar at all? General thoughts?
I mean, in the early seasons, like you said, he was very intimidating, but
He was really
unfortunately, he became more of a, like, I don't know, I would classify him as
Comic
scary as a putty.
comic relief.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, almost.
Which is a shame because they had Squat and Babu, so it's like, why did you
They
have to
already
make
had
him an
all-
idiot? Yeah, you already had
Yeah.
the comic
I guess they were
relief.
running out of like Squat and Babu stuff because they were starting to run out of Zoo Ranger footage to use. So I mean, I understand that.
They were still in the American stuff though, but not as much.
No, not nearly as much.
What was I just thinking? Oh, he went through a lot of costume changes too.
Yeah.
Like they would redesign the head every like 60 episodes or 30 episodes or so, it seemed like, throughout Mighty Morphin. Like you had the first head, which only had a couple teeth, and then all of a sudden towards the end of season 1, like more teeth were showing up. And then in like season 3, I want to say, there's like a weird like face. I don't think they used it that many times, but it looked like a monkey, and the mouth was just weird. We'll put those on the screen.
Well, he basically is like a flying monkey, almost like in the Wizard of Oz.
Right, but what I'm saying is he looks stupid.
Yeah, chair.
Like a monkey.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll have you know my mother is a monkey.
I know it. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at the figure specifically.
Yes.
Okay, so here is Goldar. He's a pretty good figure, especially when compared. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the 2010 line. That Goldar figure was so bad.
The original Legacy line.
We'll get to that. But it was really bad.
Yeah.
But this guy is really good. He looks a lot like Goldar. The gold's a pretty good shine. Although we have another one over there that's a little bit beat up, and it looks like the parts that aren't beat up are a little bit of a yellower gold. So this one might be faded. I can't tell for sure. But he comes with this sword, and he comes with this little spot in the back, this peg in the back, where you push him and he swings his sword. He's like, Power Rangers. Another cool feature about Goldar is his wings. His wings, which were not present in the first season of the show. No. Well, they were in that very first episode. Then all of a sudden, they just never were again until Lord Zed
put a different suit on.
Gave him the.
Lord
power,
Zed gives him
right?
his wings back, but I don't remember Rita ever taking them away. He just had them in the first episode. No.
I really thought she did.
He just has them in the first episode, then all of a sudden he doesn't anymore. And it's like, okay. So,
Whatever.
thanks, Lord Zed, for being a good sport and giving Goldar his wings back. But they can be out or they can be in. And so I guess you could say, like, this is Season 1, Goldar, and this is Season 2. Goldar has a basic, arm full rotation if you got his wings in.
Kind of has like a ratcheting shoulder joint
Right.
because of his action thing.
And this arm does the same. It's kind of bent out in a weird position though. And his legs can go the whole way around and kind of like a more old school
Joint.
90s, 80s
Shoulder.
joint.
Hip joint.
There, the way toys were made. His head does not move at all, but his hips do swivel with that, like the swinging action.
His wings do move up and down as well. So
Yeah.
you can get some kind of neat
Like he's
wing
really pumped
shots.
up. And that's pretty much all there is.
Yeah.
Okay, so final thoughts on Goldar,
Well,
this figure.
the figure I'd say is pretty good as compared to most other 90s figures.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. He's a solid figure. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot to compare him to as in the way of like other Goldars. Like there are many different variants of Ranger figures. I mean, there is the 2010 line.
That's a good line. I mean, I think it's decent
the other
anyways.
figures are good.
Yeah, Goldar's so bad. I can't wait till we get to those figures and we talk about that Goldar. It's like they put all their budget into everything else. So when they came out with Goldar, they were just like,
Basically. I like Goldar as a villain. I at least like him a lot whenever he like controls the putties. Like he's the commander and he lets the putties go and do all that. And
he even after he became an idiot, a lot of the times when he went to battle, he was still at least slightly intimidating. Like he wasn't complete idiot most of the time around him, but there was a drastic difference.
there was a much
beginning
bigger
to
difference from even like the first few episodes of Power Rangers as compared to season even 2 or 3, and even getting into like Zeo and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They weren't around for Turbo. Never mind.
I mean, he
Ignore
works
that.
okay as a comic relief, but it's just like it's kind of a bummer to watch this character go from such like a
It'd be different if they had Rito be the sole like comedic relief.
yeah, like he could have been the idiot, or I don't know, Squat and Babu who were the idiots from the beginning. Like, why did we need another one? It just sucks because his character was very effective as the big threat character. Like I said, when I was a kid,
He wasn't Zed or Rita,
Right.
but he was enough intimidation.
Season 1 Goldar, when I was a kid, I mean, he freaked me out. He really did. Maybe that's why they changed him, actually.
Maybe too scary with that weird baboon-looking face and then the big claw things hanging out of his head.
Thoughts on Goldar, the figure?
It's good. I have
This
nothing
guy.
really.
There's not a lot to say. I mean, yeah, he does the swing and
No. Yeah.
There's not a whole lot.
good
to comment.
details
It's-
on him.
Yeah, it's not like there was a bunch of different Goldars to compare against. I mean, there's that 2010 line. That's about it.
The posability is pretty standard for this line. This is the one. This one goes along with the Automorphs, and we got a bunch of the other monsters that we'll do after this.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
That's all I can think of.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This is Command Center Reviews, giving you a look at Goldar. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment with your memories of these figures if you've got any, and we'll see you next time. I'm David,
Jeremy.
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you later.
Bye. He's got those birthing
Yeah,
hips.
yeah. He's got those birthing hips. Is that what you said?
That is.